Hey guys, what's up? It's me in bed at 1 a.m. playing Steins Gate again. The day after, which is, I know, unusual for me to actually continue on the things that I promise I'll do. So yeah, okay, first I'm gonna check my audio. I really want, ooh, okay, I'm glad you can't see that. I really want to be able to, okay, let me see my audio balance. Oh, let me look at my sound mixer. But yeah, I really want to like get through this game as fast as possible. Not because like I want to like speed through it or like I want it to be over or something, but I really want to be able to like interact fully with like the community and like discussions and everything because I'm really interested in this, you know, in this in this story. Okay, it's got one. I know you're hearing me, which is bad, but let me. Why was it that the audio was so loud yesterday, but today it's really not? I don't understand how this works. Okay, put this back up. I'm really put off by the fact that weird. That like the audio was so well balanced yesterday, but I streamed today, Sando sides, and the audio was at max volume and it was very quiet. I don't have any idea how streaming works, and I'm very confused. Let's see. Maybe I'll put the music volume up a lot. I realized there were other pages to the content configurations, which I'm so glad about. Maybe I'll put everything high. Okay, and let's test other things first. That's not changing anything. Okay. Let's see if it gets better in the game. I don't know. I feel like this is a problem with my computer itself. Should I? I don't know what to do. Okay. I'll higher the volume of the game and see how that does. Because I don't know why it's so low. I'm really worried. Okay. It should. Let's see if it's louder now. Well, my sound mixer settings. I am so sorry. The microphone. Let's see if that made it louder. Okay, sound settings. Come on. Give me that moolah. That's not changing anything. It's so quiet for some reason. It was so perfect yesterday. I don't understand. It's me talking to myself. Really bad. Okay. Sorry, setup stuff. I don't know how else to do it. see if that helps. Okay, testing, testing. Audio and my voice. Let's see if that works. See if that helps. Okay, testing, testing. Audio and my voice. Let's see if that works. I'm just really worried because I don't know why it changes like that. I can always lower my voice more. Okay. Okay, I'll hire the desktop audio even more. Oh, it's going up to maybe 250%. Okay, let's see. Okay, I hope that works. That helps. Okay, what else should I talk about as a refresher? Last episode was an episode. I'm like in Magnus Archives brain rot right now, apparently. I'm in Magnus mode. Um, it was really interesting. I already talked. I feel like I already said everything that I wanted to say. I liked the characters a lot. I was very interested in what the heck was going on, and I feel like it built up a lot of emotional payoff that might come to fruition in the future. So I'm really interested. I really want to see where his story goes, and I've never played a visual novel before, and I feel like visual novels, especially long ones, have like the perfect recipe to get me absolutely invested and emotionally distraught. So let's see about that. One more audio test. So I'm really interested. I really want to see where his story goes, and I've never played a visual novel before, and I feel like visual novels, especially long ones, have like the perfect recipe to get me absolutely invested and emotionally distraught. So let's. Why is it so? It's so. It's so quiet. Honestly, why is it like that? It was never like that before. Oh my god, finally. It might be up to snuff now. I've even cranked it way up to like 400%, which is something I've never done. Let's see how that fares with my voice. See about. Honestly, why is it like that? It was never like that before. Oh my god, finally. It might be up to snuff now. I've even cranked it way up to like 400%, which is something I've never done. Let's see how that fares with my voice. Okay, that was pretty okay. Maybe a little bit higher. Like yesterday, the problem was that usually the problem is that well, it's the same problem. I'm sleep deprived. It's usually that I'm too loud and the audio is too soft. But no, the problem yesterday was uncommon. That the audio was I'm going insane. That the audio was too loud and I had to lower it down. For me, okay, maybe a little bit more. Nice audio properties. 450%. Up with you. Okay, it looks like a lot on my screen, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna go. Let's see. One more audio test. One more go around the bush. I don't know if that's. I think it was that an innuendo that I accidentally just did. Okay. Okay, one more test. I'm so sorry. 150%. Up with you. Okay, it looks like a lot on my screen, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna go. Let's see. One more audio test. One more go around the bush. Okay, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. Okay, let's leave it at that. I hope it works out. Okay. I hope that works out and it's fine, the audio-wise. I did put the voice volume higher, so that should be good. I've been alive for 10 minutes and it's all just been set up. I'm sorry, I have no way of knowing how to check my own audio. Like, I'm really bad at this streamer thing. But yeah, I'm tired. It's now 1:30 a.m. And yesterday I tried to work out how the hell I'm supposed to record my videos or live streams. Actually, I keep saying record it because that's how I say it. In college, in my one-room living space with my living pal, and they said like just go in, just rent a study space. It's free. You just have to reserve a study space at like a library or something. And I'm like, okay. So I guess will I really have to freaking reserve a study space and at a library to be able to record Magnus Archives reactions? Oh my god. Okay. Life is crazy. I'm not that thrilled for college, even though I know I should probably be. But yeah, let's play Steins Gate. I'm really hyped. And I like the voice acting. Even though I sound tired, I don't want to be tired. It's just very late. But this is the time I can do it, and I want to get through this game as fast as possible because I'm really into it. What's the difference between load and quick load?
Oi. そこの貴様。俺たちが見えているか?
Is the video recording? Oh, it's a...
貴様に聞いているんだぞ。モニターのそっち側にいる貴様にだ。
It's a video call. Also, I think I think yesterday I thought that like it's like skip a day through time travel shenanigans. I think it was actually just it was like black screen fade in. It was actually just another day where he was on the street in the same city in Akihabara. In the same city? Yeah, same place, Akihabara. And literally I thought it was just like time travel or something, but no, it was just the next day until he decided to text someone about what happened, I guess. And I guess it's probably your living space. Okay.
貴様からだと俺たちはテレビのモニターの中にいるように見えるだろうな。だがそれは大きな間違いだ。
Okay.
モニターの中にいるのは貴様なのだよ。貴様が現実だと思っているその世界は実はすべて虚構。もちろん貴様自身もな。
I am fake. You're not real, by the way, says Rintaro.
真の現実。それはこちら側にある。
Who are you talking to? The computer people that totally exist?
自分が何を指摘されているのかすら分かっていないか。
I guess
無理もない。
video calls aren't real. He's talking to a TV, isn't he?
まあいい。貴様には分かりやすく俺たちのことについて説明してやろうではないか。
This guy is so cocky.
まず
It's sort of insane.
俺たちがいるのはどこかということだ。ここは東京秋葉原にある未来ガジェット研究所だ。俺たちは普段ラボと呼んでいる。
The lab.
世界の支配構造を作り変えるという我が野望の拠点だな。
Okay, evil scientist man, I believe you. What's the system? The system is the means by which the organization maintains its grip on humanity. Its full scope is too vast to comprehend, but suffice it to say that the system gives its society gives the organization influence over government, religion, media, culture, and science worldwide. Most people do not even know that their lives are controlled by the system. It's still the Chinibyo category. Rentaro, please. Lives are controlled by the system. Society. It is so deeply embedded in the fabric of society. I knew it would show up, that modern civilization would not be able to function without it. Destroying the system, therefore, would plunge the world into chaos. We're really revolutionary, delusional people, huh? Amazing for us.
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
But I'm an evil mastermind. Yeah, I mean a mad scientist. That's what I meant. That's the thing he says.
駅から出たら中央通りを進み、末広町駅の交差点を蔵前橋通りへ左折。次の信号の一歩手前の路地を入ると、大檜山ビルという古臭い雑居ビルがある。その2階に我がラボは今日構えている。
I really thought that I could pronounce Japanese words. Okay, let me see. Suehiro Station Eki Kuramabashi Dori Ohiyama building. Okay, I tried. Thanks for the instructions, Rintaro. I needed them.
というマニアックなテナントだな。
Is that highlighted? Because, okay, it didn't show up as a tip, so.
今時旧式のブラウン管テレビだけを扱っているショップだ。いかに電気街である秋葉原といえども需要があるとは思えない。寂れた店なのだ。
Me trying to remember when my phone went. It's here. I'm sorry. I just wanted to check on my own audio levels for a minute. Okay, let me look at the stream on this computer. Not me talking to myself. Study space. Okay, it's fine. I hope it's fine. I wish someone was here to tell me if it wasn't fine or not. Wasn't fine or not? I don't know if that is not the way I should have said that. Whatever. CRTs.
だが、ブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんはこのビルのオーナーでもある。ゆえに今野球ピッチで都市開発が進み、しかも高騰しているこの秋葉原であろうと、道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。
Not land value.
幸いにもあの店長は人を見る目はあるようでな。この俺のカリスマ性を見抜き、ビル2階を丸々
Your charisma, you say?
同然で貸してくれたのだ。
Oh, you're talking about how you got a place to stay?
だが、未来ガジェット研究所は深刻な人材不足のため、優秀な研究員を随時募集中だ。今のところ、所属研究員は。
オカリン、そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて。
ラボメン、すなわちラボラトリーメンバー。俺を含めて3人である。ラボメンナンバー001。ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストであるこの俺。
He says mad scientist in English.
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
True.
そして
コ
スプレが趣味の高一点。ラボメンナンバー002椎名真
Oh,
由
she's
里。
a cosplayer. I didn't know that. Why did I sound mad when I said that? I didn't mean to. An abbreviation of costume play. to dress up in costume, most often as a fictional character. People who cosplay are called cosplayers and can be shortened to layers. Is that a thing? Many cosplayers make their own costumes. Does that make more sense in Japanese?
てってるマユシーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
I like you making costumes more often than wearing them. Now I see that. It's just so you're Tsumugi. No, not the references. The references are everywhere. To other Spike Chunsoft products.
最後に
Not Super Haka.
ラボメンナンバー
Why is it
003
spelled like that?
芦田至だ
Hashida Itaru. Let's look at that, huh? Tremendously skilled hacker, or at least someone who claims to be one. The threat: my friend's a hacker, so he can easily find out who you are. Often appears during arguments on the internet. People mockingly call the obviously non-existent hacker a hacker. It's funny.
スーパーハッカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ、ジョーコ。
そんな我々
Correct pronunciation.
未来ガジェット研
Future
究所の活動
gadget
内容は
laboratory.
そのものズバリ発明である。詳細は我がラボのホームページを見てくれ。
You guys have a
もちろん
website?
闇の支配権力と戦うための未来ガジェットが最優先事項だが、
The
その
horror
研究から
with the
派生する
dark
副産物的
dominion.
な発明も多い。というか、今のところはそっちばかりだ。
What is this? The Chunibyo from Psyche K? Dark Dominion? I thought that was just the organization. Why is it called that? That's such a bad name. Oh god, that's like classic Chunibyo. That's really bad.
すでに我々は8つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。だが、これはまだ序章でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは俺の中に108まであるのだ。
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
And I don't know the reference. You at channel junkie. Fictional. Thank you for the clarification. Japan's most popular message board. I wouldn't want to have a misconception about Japan's message boards. Covers a wide variety of topics from hacking to cooking to anime to current events. Sounds like a message board.
それと、俺が話しているのだから口出しをするなと言っているだろ。
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
That's what it seems like.
見てわからないのか。俺は今モニターの向こうにいるこいつに話しかけているのだ。
Are you? I'm kind of scared right now.
今その人にやりって笑った。
おのれ貴様、何を笑っているのか。モニターの中の存在のくせに。
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
Don't look at me. Why is that a thing? On the internet, it is an unwritten rule to say this whenever you see an image of someone or something looking towards the camera. Are you guys really talking about me right now? That's kind of meta.
俺たちに話しかけられていることにすら気づいていないらしいな。自覚がないというのは実に不幸なことだ。
Okay, I can't even talk back apparently.
マユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
Bro, this is too meta. What's happening?
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね？
じゃあダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
Oh my god, Mater. Nani to roast him like that. Yeah, a female character in an anime game or manga. I'm aware of what a 2D person is.
それは別。あの子たちは僕の嫁だから。
Stop.
誰の嫁の話はどうでもいい。
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって興味深いテーマじゃん？ もし仮に僕たちがゲームの中の住人だとしたら、
Oh my god, what is Spike Chunsoft all the time with this?
ないな。
即答かよ。
ゆえにそのような議論は不毛。
I'm smiling right now, by the way. If you can't notice, I'm very endeared to fourth wall breaking.
中二病オツ。
Oh god. Are you finally gonna tell the lesson for what a chunibyo is? Literally 8th grade syndrome, a term referring to a mindset exhibited primarily by teenage males. Thank you, Kami Can't Communicate, for your positive representation. Also used as a derogatory term to refer to older people who still exhibit this mindset. Characterized by an affected attitude of nihilism or cynicism, extreme self-centeredness, delusions of power or superiority, and a consuming fear of being treated as a child. The person exhibiting these symptoms believes they are cool, but most observers find them pathetic. Chunibyo, which is often abbreviated as chuni, often also refers to the fictional tropes that teenage males often enjoy, such as agent conspiracies, superpowers, especially powers sealed in a character's eye or arm. No, not all the Chunibyo characters being called out. Norse mythology specifically, battles for the fate of the multiverse, etc. The consummate Chunibyo case will work such elements into his own personal backstory. Ocarina is a textbook example. Why does this seem like it's written by Mayuri? Is that her name? I don't know. I feel like I got it wrong. Because she's the only one who calls him Ocarina so far. So I don't know. I step back from the monitor. Llama person? Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I found the ugly part of ugly cute to be true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. Oh hey man. It turns to Daru with a menacing glare. The notes literally called you one. Like straight up. Like no hesitation. Let me listen to the thing one more time. The audio balance. I know this is gonna be really jarring. Sorry. Okay, man. It turns to Daru with a menacing glare. It looks good. It's really loud on my side. Oh, I need to turn the audio back on before I just go back into the game. It's really loud on my side. Okay, how would I go to, it's gonna make it quite a, okay. Fine, okay. I'll just leave it like this. Okay, as I was saying, the tips literally said you were one. I'm so sorry, man. I sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin. Oh, Kyoma. I love your facial expressions, man. Oh god, nerds. When members of the internet community meet in real life. Yeah, I assumed. Okay, character introduction. This fat, speckled guy is my brother-in-arms and right-hand man, Hashira Itaru, nickname Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives and he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Hey, software. Oh my god, that was loud.
首に刺さった。
Over here, noticing a pricked finger, we had Shina Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. The ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division, for women in parentheses, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely place. If there's only one woman, why is just for her? Why does the future gadget laboratory need costumes for women in That's what I was asking. It doesn't. I mean, she can have costumes if she wants. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Still, there's no way I could ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the future gadget laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me,
マユシーはオカリンの人質だからここにいようと思います。
It's interesting dialogue. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life and a run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough.
でオカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
いや、全然。
The human's face at the pack inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game.
この不愛想アルパカめが。
Too bad. What a line. What a good line. Okay, let me look at the config. I'm gonna turn the music volume down. It's just really loud to me. But I don't want it to be too quiet for you guys. I hope that's fine. Okay, fine. I'll... Okay, I turned the audio up a little bit, so I'm gonna turn the Steins Gate audio down by 10 on my headphones because it's really loud for me. Maybe I'll turn my own voice down a little bit so that it works better, so the balance is okay. I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do, the TV makes a sound like it's shorted and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel. Nothing. I check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. Guess it's broken. Damn. My TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old.
きっとね、アルパカさんが怒っちゃったんだよ。
後で修理できるか聞きに行かなければ。
I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. I stare at the conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. I close my eyes. What naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. The satellite in the roof and everyone gone. Yeah. As I left Radicon, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the store is gone, and the restaurant's gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. It all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I stood there, breathless,
どう
until...
かした？
Mayuri, shut up. Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Oh, Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there looking at me with questioning eyes.
今人が消えたよな。消えただろ。今目の前で。
When I took hold as the enormity of what just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her.
マユリも見たか。見たよな。
Yo, that like shaking sound. Mary's head flopped back and forth from my shaking.
見てない。
I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles.
見ていない。見ていないのか。だってついさっきまでここにはたくさんの人たちが歩いていたんだぞ。
歩いてたかな。
それに店員まで消えている。こんなことはいくらなんでもありえない。
Did she really just not pay attention, or is it like just are we being crazy?
それは仕方ないと思うよ。
Of course they are. Her reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。あ、そっか。
We're getting gaslit.
殺しを見てたんだね。
We're getting gaslit for real.
きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー。
Excuse me? How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, or maybe her brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to run, I looked at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between occupous buildings. Mayuri's sus. I said Mayuri. I'm insane. Mayuri is kind of sus. You can't just say that. Are you really just like caught up? Why were you the only person here? And why are you trying to tell me that even the storekeepers being gone is normal? Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Rodicon, where I had been just a moment before. Giant satellite. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building where, not 5 minutes before, I had found Makise Kurisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kurisu might still be in the dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was...
そもそもあの人工衛星は一体なんだ。
Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it someone had placed a satellite-like machine, shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. Yeah, it was the thing that we saw. But that's not what I was seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen?
マユリ、あの人工衛星だが。
びっくりしたね。
びっくりしただと。何がびっくりしたのだ。
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
Maybe Mayuri... I don't know. Maybe she's seeing things we can't. Maybe she's seeing things in the normal way. It was seeing things in the trippy way. It certainly did make a sound. But I don't think it was kaplow. It was more like... Zoom.
あの人工衛星は落ちてきたのか。
来たのかな。宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな。
Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち
Where are all the people? Then a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern. Mr. Policeman, why is there no one else here?
ここで何をやっているんだここらは今立ち入り禁止だすぐに出て行きなさい
ごめんなさい。
それより制服警官さん、仮にあなたを警官 A と名付けるが一つ聞きたいことがあるんです。
Why'd you have to add that?
警官 A って
今ここで数千人の通行人が一瞬で消えたんです。あなたも見ましたよね。
見ていない
I
いいか
think
ら早く出て
we
行
might
け
be the only one who saw this. I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Mikise, Kurusu, and get him to call an ambulance before I could.
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ
The policeman took me by the upper hand and arm and said, What? That was me pausing in shock. Was this a cover-up? Is the whole universe in on it? What is happening? How do you know? Who are you? No one got stabbed at Radicon. My game better not have frozen again. Oh god. Really? Really? So many times? This many times? I have to redo that all? Life sucks. What? Really? Okay. Fine. Sure. The world hates me. Life sucks. Oh my god. I have to freaking speed through all of that now. God. Life's pain. Let me skip through these freaking logos. Whoa. God, I should have saved earlier. I should save more.
おい
Okay.
そこの貴様なぜな貴様からだモニターの中
Stop. Get away. Get away.
まず
そうな
参りは少し駅からで目印は今時だがゆえに幸いにもだが
オカリンよ
Oh, you guys talk so
オ
much.
カリン
Especially when you're doing a video.
最後に
スーパーハッ
そんな我々詳細は
If that policeman seemed like somehow in on it, or like consumed by this
人の
knowledge,
煩悩の
do you think not Okarian, that's you,
独り言では
um,
貴様
Mayuri is somehow involved? Not involved, but
そい
like
つには
consumed by
そ
this,
れは別
this, I don't know, this knowledge, I don't know,
ないな
of like
即答か
being
よ
pressed on, but is it like an atmosphere? I don't know what it is. Trying to keep control of the status quo. What is this skip button does
黙れスー
nothing.
パーハカほーい
そういうせ
やれやれ
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を盛り上げてるっつうの
Bye.
首に刺さった オカリンの人質だからここにいようと思います。
でオカリン、アルパカマン。
いや全然。
Freaking alpaca.
この不愛想アルパカめ。
Man, I'm pressing the thing so much. TV's out, that's probably relevant.
きっとね。
後で修理できるか聞きに行かなければ。
I close my eyes and think about sauce.
どうかした？
Are you involved in this somehow? Is that policeman involved in it? Or are you both just like brainwashed?
今目の前で。前よりも見たか。見てない見ていない。
歩いてたか。
それにて。
それはとにかくね、きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー。
Get away! Get away! I don't care. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
あの人工衛星は一体なんだ。前よりびっくりした。
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
あの人工衛星
来たのかな。
そこの君たち、
Wow.
ここで何をやってるんだ。
ごめんなさい。
それより制服警官さん、仮にあなたを警官 A と名付け
How
る
would
が
I save here?
聞きたいことがある。
警官 A？
今ここで。
見ていない。いいから早く出ていけ。さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ。
Oopsie. Sus. What? How could he say that with such certainty? And how could he say that without knowing someone actually did get stabbed? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. We were escorted up to UXP and released. There were people at UXP, UPX. Actually, there was far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chuodori had been blockaded by police so nobody could enter. Do we just get whooped into the next day or something, or just a couple of hours into the future where did our consciousness get whooped into the future so that we were later in time when after the place had been barricaded and everyone was gone and it made it feel like everyone was disappearing, which makes a lot more sense than everyone just disappearing. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. That brings us to the present. Thanks for the recap. I'm baffled. The whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happened. I check online for any news. And it's buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed at Radicon, so everyone can see it. All of the major stations on Tokyo, even TOTV, are running special bulletins about it. Tips list. Oh my god. I know this. I read this. The system cosplay super hacker channel. Don't look at me, dude. Genevio. Alpaca. A mammal. Related to the camel average weight. Recently, alpacas can be found in America. Then why did I not get this one before? Unlike camels, alpacas do not have humps. Their bodies are covered with fluffy fur. Due to their strangely long necks and charming faces, they have some popularity as an ugly yet cute animal. Ugly cute animal. By meet Otaku UPX. Fictional. Thanks. A major office building in Akihabara. TOTV. Fictional. No. Fictional things. A television network based in TOTV airs more anime than other commercial television networks, making it a favorite among otaku. When a major news story breaks in Tokyo, most stations interrupt special programming to deliver a special bulletin. Irregular programming. TOTV is the exception, which has given rise to the joke. If TOTV cuts to a special bulletin, the apocalypse is nigh. That's cute. That's cool. That's a nice... Sounds like my kind of TV station. Even TOTV's covering it? Yikes. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chudori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba streets, nor about Mikise Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. Did the timeline get changed? A mystery?
そうか。そういうことか。
So God. From the sofa, I sprang to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Dara and Mayuri turn and stare.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽工作ということだな。
Oh God.
警察にすら圧力をかけられるということ
Yep.
は、
That's
この国の
yep.
中枢もも
True.
はや
Oh,
奴らの手の内にあるということ。なんということだ。
I accidentally spit up text. Sorry.
俺の目はごまかせんぞ。いつか必ず奴らの所業を暴き、その支配構造に終止符を打ってやる。
Amazing. Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge. Dr. Pepper kind of sucks. I'm gonna get cancelled for that. Dr. Pepper is not good in my opinion. The lab had no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essential.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまいな。
I don't know. Is it called that?
コーラの方がよくね？
True! Itaru! You are the chosen one. That's the correct opinion. That's my correct opinion, so it is correct. Thank you.
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさんが大好きだよね。
Can they not say Dr. Pepper? Because it's an English localization and they'd have to pay like Dr. Pepper? Because in Japanese she just said Dr. Pepper. But in the English subtitles it said Dr. P.
この知的飲料の良さがわからないやつは人生の5分の1を損しているぞ。
This man's going off. Every moment, every day. But that's scary. Step through the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the Future Gadget Laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is a room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain. I don't know if that's feasible, man. But our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and bid him follow me to the development room. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim and hot, almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped in the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room. I thought you always wear a lab coat everywhere, according to the promotional art, for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. Okay, his lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be.
ダル、計画は順調に推移しているか？
え、計画って何ぞ？
Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and I turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table, it's a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than newer home models. Let me look at that microwave oven tip. A cooking appliance which heats food by bombarding it with microwaves. True. Originally called the Radarange. Is that real? The microwave has invented was invented with a radar technician when a radar technician accidentally discovered that electromagnetic waves could warm food. Afterwards, research continued and the consumer appliance version was launched in America in 1947. It emits electromagnetic waves at a frequency of 2.47 gigahertz. This is a special frequency known as ISM band, which is also used by wireless LAN devices. Consumer-grade output is around 500 to 1,000 watts, and commercial-grade output is around 1,500 to 2,000 watts. Fantastic. I love microwaves.
計画は計画だ。
計画。
調整以外に何があるというのか。
Gadget number 8, the microwave.
ああ、そのこと。いきなり計画とか言うから何事かと思った。
そろそろお前との付き合いも3年半ほどになる。
There you guys. Woo! Oh, you guys go way far back. We went to high school together, and now we're going to the same university. Oh, you're currently at school? I didn't realize. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though. Oh. Oh, rip. This man's Rentaro's a liar. He misled me.
それほどの付き合いの長さなのだから、いい加減俺の会話についてこられるようになってくれ。
それは無理。
Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important selling stuff, and no one knows what it means except us. You really wanted this fantasy to be acted out about a microwave. It's great. Shut down again.
それで、8号機の不調の原因究明は進んだか？
いや、まだ。
So far, you have a Mirai gadget. I don't know the last. I don't know. I don't know how to read. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. So, the Dark Dominion isn't the organization, but it's led by the organization. Amazing. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurist gadgets as a byproduct of our research. There's a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Does serendipity mean accident? The ability to discover something valuable while looking for something else. The microwave oven was born through serendipity. Amazing. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. Gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. Oh my god, so many things. Gadget number 3, could this be Aura from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Gadget number 4, mode snake. Gadget number 5, once again, I've made a worthless object by Goemon. Gadget number 6, the Siloom saber. Gadget number 7, ghosts in the ball. They can all be seen on the website Terror made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist genius. Okay, let's look at the whole views. Big particle gun. The very first future gadget, a toy ray gun with a TV remote jammed inside. You can change channels by pointing it at the TV and pulling the trigger. However, the only supported button is channel plus. No other buttons like volume are usable. To turn the TV on, you must manually flip the switch on the TV. Its name is a reference to the classic Japanese robot anime Mobile Jacket Gundam. Can you not say the actual thing? Mobile Suit Gundam? You can't say suit, so you call it jacket? Stop. Why? This is really bad, guys. Bamboo helicam, a CCD camera mounted to a bamboo toy helicopter. The camera is attached to the helicopter's fulcrum, allowing it to record aerial footage unpowered. However, the image is rotating at high speed, so you might get dizzy if you keep looking at it. The name originates from the sci-fi manga 22Amon. That's so bad. Could this be yeah, Juju's Bizarre Adventure. Thanks. Thanks. A lie detector based on only thumb perspiration, though it might be more appropriate to call it a sweat detector. You have to admit it's a pretty clever invention. Its name is a reference to the classic manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure. Mode Snake. Metal Mold Rising? Metal Mo Solid Rising. Metal Gear Solid? What's a Mo? An instant superhumidifier uses electric heating coils to quickly boil a large volume of water. This generates enough steam to fill a room of 12 square meters. Okay, though it can only be operated continuously for a few seconds. It looks like a claymore landmine, which appeals to military otaku. Its name is a reference to the stealth action game Metal Moa Solid Rising. Once again, I made something worthless. Created by combining a dryer and a vacuum, the dryer is operated using the exhaust of the vacuum. Its name is in reference to the popular anime Lupin the Third, or Lupance the Third. Thanks. Salum Saber. These guys are nerds. A thread chemical glow stick with a handle attached, allowing one to grip it like a sword. Made possible not just with Future Gadget Laboratories hardware, but also chemical knowledge. Inspired by Spark Wars, a series of epic sci-fi movies. Sci-fi. Star Wars. Ghost in the Ball. Gadget created by arranging 12 6-inch CRT monitors on a sphere. Small CMOS cameras are installed in the gaps between the monitors, each connecting to the monitor on the opposite side of the sphere. This attempt at practical optical camouflage is the greatest masterpiece among the completed feature gadgets of its sheer size, makes it difficult to store. I had no idea where that was going. Oh my god. Its name is derived from the sci-fi manga Ghost in the Shell, or Ghost in the Husk for some reason, which has an anime adaptation. Amazing. Anyway, our current problem is Future Gadget number 8, the phone wave. Name subject to change. Phone wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with a better idea. Something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. These guys are really 18 years old. I'm 18 years old. Jesus Christ. When a Future Gadget is completed, the three of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names with hidden meanings that need extra explanation to understand. Why do all 7 of your inventions are named after anime and manga? And like pop culture stuff. Taro thinks my naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. Phone wave, name subject to change, is in short a remote-controlled microwave. You put food in the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Why do you... Okay, voila, hot food ready at your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave, name subject to change, is a second, unintended capability. A brave, or possibly just ditzy Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual. When the unexpected happened, the chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Dara and I have been searching for the cause. What happened?
マユシがやった状況を再現して何度も実験したけど、冷凍できたりできなかったりだし。
She has magic backwards in time powers.
バナナを冷凍してみようとしたら、さらにへんてこなことになったし。
Weird
わ
how
かんない。
Jaro, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. No, I see, huh? I know what he means by really weird. Please tell me. Let's see if we can't make it happen again.
マイレーマイレーここにバナナを持て
Oh god.
またゲルバナ作るの？
Chill bananas again.
前から気になってたけどさ、まゆし。ゲルバナって略さないでくんない？
Chill
だ
bananas.
ってね、ゲルバナはゲルバナだもん。
Chill bananas. I take the bananas from Midori and stick the whole bunch in the phone wave, named subject to change.
なんでいつも一房丸ごと入れるの？
Yeah, that is a waste of food.
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いに勝利することなどできんぞ
Bro.
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。おかげでマユシーはちっともバナナが食べられ
I
ません。
forgot she referred to herself that way.
次からは1本ずつ使うことも検討しておこう
But you can't remove them. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore the hungry complaints. The phone wave, named subject to change, is simple to use. It's a microwave with the phone taped on. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Let's press the phone triggers button and call the cell phone. Make a call to the phone wave, name subject to change. It allows to confirm the controller settings from config of the system menu. Interesting. So I guess, you know, we knew that like phone animation from the prologue chapter had to come back in some way. Now where did I put my phone? What is it? It's in config. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Press the phone triggers button. What is the phone triggers button? Backlog, quick save, quick load, saves, load, tips, full screen help. Oh, that's gonna help? Okay. Skip mode, scrolling, backspace, phone trigger, Z and C. Okay. Oh, interesting. I can't go to the to the internet. How sad. Okay. I just book phone wave. Call. I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
This is the voice of Mayushi Guidance, the system gyro programmed to operate the phone wave. Oh god.
マユシーの声聞こえてきた？
少し黙れマユシーガイダンスが聞こえなくなる
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒
This is
数を
actually kind of
プッ
cool.
シュしてください。例えば1分ならシャープ60、2分ならシャープ120です。
Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave name subject to change function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up an Enter 120 hashtag. Oh, I get to do it myself. That should do it. The method was originally a simple mistake on Murray's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave name's object to change comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate.
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って逆回転してるんだぜそれ。
何？逆回転？
Before we invented time travel, I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。漁師の振る舞いにも影響してくる問題であり、風土の規則を導入して。
Okay. Good tip. Science! Actually, in the science section. The rule governing the placement of an atom's electrons. Orbitals of the same energy are each filled with one electron of the same spin before they are filled with the second, also known as 100 rule of maximum multiplicity. I don't know how that's related. It's because of spinning.
ないか。
ないね。
Stupid. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. Yo, it's 2:30. I kind of want to stop. I know I haven't done anything, and it's like half of me like freaking out, and like going off and like not doing anything because life sucks. Yeah, half of it was just me like having to go through it again because my game's glitching out and we having to do the audio and everything, and I'm sorry. But yeah, it's been forever and I'm tired. So yeah, I'll remember to save. Fine. But for now, I believe I am done. So, signing off into the next dimension. Nobody will be there. Really weird intro.